no doubt that cryptocurrencies are very popular and tokens are exploding all over the world. But what happens with taxes? So it's very important that you know that living in Italy, you are required to disclose your cryptocurrency for two purposes. A, comply with anti-money laundering rules of Italy, and B, comply with wealth tax. So regardless of the fact that you actually made money with cryptos, you are required to disclose its value at year end. So you have to file a tax return and you have to include in the foreign held assets area, in the foreign held assets form, you need to include your cryptocurrency holdings at December 31st of any given year. And by the way, you have to supply the country in which the wallet is registered or is likely to be registered, or ultimately the country of your citizenship if this cannot be located anywhere in the world. And on top of that, you need to supply the values at January 1st and December 31st, the counter values in euro. So basically you have to provide such values, and on that you are required to pay a 0.2 wealth tax because they are estimated and are basically compared to any other investment. It's just like investing in any other asset, in shareholdings, in stocks, in currency, that you have to pay that wealth tax, regardless of the fact that you made money or not. So this is a compliance, and in case you get busted, you have to not disclose that. Of course, if you disclose that, you're fine. If you do not disclose and the tax office finds that out, well, you are required to pay fines starting from 3% of the actual holdings every single year, which can be raised up to 30% for any given year that you do not disclose such amounts. But on top of that, you're also required to disclose the capital gains. And by the way, remember that this is treated as financial income. So financial income is taxable only on the cash basis. Therefore, you can have any gain or loss at any point, but until you cash it out and you transform your cryptos into your dollars or euros or whatever money, you do not pay any tax. And the way in which you disclose your capital gain is you have to provide the market value at the proceeds. So whenever you sold, how much euros did you make? Because of course in Italy we account taxes in euros, therefore we account proceeds and base costs in euro. And then you also need to provide the base cost, the value at which you purchase converted into euros if that was another currency. So this is extremely important, and remember that if you own cryptocurrency, you are required to A, disclose them, and B, if you make money on that, you have to self-assess your capital gains. If you made a loss, you can carry forward that for 5 years and set it off against any other financial income deriving from trading.